Good evening. Welcome to election night in America 2018. Tonight, we have some hotly contested races in the Senate and governorships. In order for the Democrats to take control in the United States Senate, they'll need a gain of plus 2 seats. We'll see tonight if they can pull that off. And if they want to take control of the United States governorships, they'll need a negative 9 seats. It is 7 p.m. on the East Coast. Stand by for projections from the 5 states on your screen right now. State of Indiana, not surprisingly, too close to call between Joe Donnelly and Mike Braun, with Mike Braun holding a slight lead with a quarter of the vote in. In Virginia, Hillary Clinton's former running mate Tim Kaine is the projected winner. In Vermont, Bernie Sanders, the man who mounted a very strong challenge in the primary in 2016 in the Democrat side, Hillary Clinton, he has won re-election tonight. In the Senate, no net change, 26 Democrats to 42 Republicans. The reason why we have California blue already is because that race out there is between 2 Democrats. Let's look at governor's races now. Out of state of Georgia, Casey Cagle is the projected winner, defeating Stacey Abrams, 2 Democrats I'd hoped for, but that hope was unfounded. Out of state of South Carolina, Henry McMaster is the projected winner. Out of state of Vermont, Phil Scott, the moderate, popular Republican governor, winning a deep blue state tonight. He's been reelected. In governor's no net change, 7 Democrats to 10 Republicans. In 7:30 p.m., West Virginia and Ohio about to close their polls. In Ohio, these two go too early to call between Sherrod Brown and Jim Bernanke. This is mostly Cuyahoga County coming in here. That's the most liberal part of the state. Things are expected to tighten up considerably as the more rural and suburban parts of the state come in. In West Virginia, these two close call between Joe Manchin and Patrick Morrisey, about 60% in. In Ohio, these two close call between Dick Cordray and Mike DeWine. Again, Cuyahoga County you're seeing here. It's expected to tighten up considerably as the rest of the state comes in. These 8 p.m. on the East Coast, all those states are about to close their polls. Out of state of Florida is a dead heat between Bill Nelson and Rick Scott with about 75%, about 3/4 in. The heavily liberal Miami-Dade County and the heavily Republican Panhandle areas are yet to report, so this race is simply much too close to call at this point. Out of state of Tennessee, it's too early to call between Phil Bredesen and Marsha Blackburn. Phil Bredesen obviously being the very popular former governor of Tennessee. He won every county back in 2006, and about a third of the votes in. Out of state of Missouri, it's too close to call between Claire McCaskill and Josh Hawley. With 11% in, Josh Hawley holds an early lead. Out of state of Mississippi, it's too close to call between Mike Espy and Cindy Eisworth and Chris McDaniel. This is a runoff election, meaning that whoever gets 50% of the vote in this election will win immediately. However, if no one gets 50%, then the top 2 vote getters advance to an election in 3 weeks. So, Cindy Hyde-Smith is the strongest candidate to face Mike Espy. Given the state's Republican tilt, Cindy Eisworth would definitely win against Mike Espy. But if Chris McDaniel wins, he's kind of like the Todd Aiken-like candidate who could definitely lose against Mike Espy. Too early to call to say who's going to be in that primary besides Mike Espy. You can project Mike Espy's going to advance the primary, but let's get some actual projections here. Out of state of Maine, Angus King is the projected winner. Out of state of Massachusetts, Elizabeth Warren is the projected winner. Out of state of Rhode Island, Sheldon Whitehouse is the projected winner. In Connecticut, Chris Murphy has been re-elected. In New Jersey, Bob Menendez, the scandal-tainted candidate, has still won re-election because of the blue wave. In Delaware, Tom Carper is the projected winner. Out of state of Maryland, Ben Cardin is the projected winner. Pennsylvania, Bob Casey is the projected winner, being the first Democrat tonight to beat a Republican in the state Trump won. In Mississippi, Roger Wicker has been re-elected. The Senate right now, there's currently no net change between 34 Democrats and 43 Republicans. Let's look at some governors right now. Gina Raimondo, Alan Fung is too close to call. Around half the vote is in. In Connecticut, the hotly contested governor's race between Ned Lamont and Mark Bone, each with an equal number of votes at this point. Around half the vote in, too close to call. In Illinois, it's too close to call between J.P. Pritzker and Bruce Rauner. 31% of the vote is in. There's mostly Cook County you're seeing here. This race is expected to get very close as the other parts of the state come in. In Florida, Philip Levine and Ron DeSantis, too close to call, 70% of the vote is in. Out of state of Maine, the first pickup of the night, Janet Mills is the projected winner. There was talk about Stephen King perhaps entering this race. That didn't happen. In New Hampshire, Chris Sununu is the projected winner, the very popular governor of New Hampshire. Massachusetts, Charlie Baker is the projected winner. He's the most popular governor in the nation. His approval is about 75%. In Pennsylvania, Tom Wolf is the projected winner. Republicans thought they might be able to contest this, not the case. In Maryland, Larry Hogan is the projected winner, winning by a larger than expected margin. In Tennessee, Diane Black is the projected winner. In Alabama, Kay Ivey is the projected winner. Both no surprises there. In Oklahoma, no surprise, Todd Lamb being elected to the position of governor. Now the governors right now, Democrats hold 9 seats to the 16 GOP seats, although they do have a net gain of 1 seat. It is on the East Coast. Arkansas is about to close its polls. And the winner there is Asa Hutchinson. That wasn't a surprise. Handily defeating Jared Henderson. And now the GOP 17 Republican governors. It is 9:30 on the East Coast. All those states closing their polls. In North Dakota, it is too close to call between Heidi Heitkamp and Kevin Cramer. Highly contested race right here. The very conservative eastern parts of the state have yet to report, though, so this race will probably be a 1-point race, if that. In Arizona, it's too close to call between Kirsten Sinema and Kelly Ward. Highly contested race right there. In New York, Kirsten Gillibrand is the projected winner. In Michigan, Debbie Stabenow is the projected winner. Republicans thought at first that she might be in danger, but they failed to put up a good candidate against her, and she has won re-election. In Wisconsin, Tammy Baldwin is the projected winner. In Minnesota, Amy Klobuchar is the projected winner, along with her colleague Tina Smith in the special election. In Nebraska, Deb Fisher is the projected winner. LSA, Texas, Ted Cruz defeating Beto O'Rourke. Democrats thought they could contest this one. Nope, Ted Cruz, projected winner. LSA, New Mexico, Martin Heinrich is the projected winner. That was not a surprise. In Wyoming, John Barrasso has been re-elected. Senate right now, no net change. 40 Democrats to 46 Republicans. And in Michigan, let's look at the governor's race right now. It is way too close to call in the governor's race in Michigan between Abdul El Sayed and Bill Shute. About a quarter of the votes in. In Wisconsin, the highly contested race between Tony Evers and Scott Walker. Scott Walker having an early lead with about a third of the vote in. In Minnesota, it's too close to call between Tim Walz and Tim Pawlenty. It may seem that Tim Walz has a large lead, but that's only because of Duluth coming in, by far the most liberal part of the state. In Colorado, it's too close to call between Jared Polis and John Walker Stapleton, excuse me. Again, this is Denver here, the most liberal part of the state. In Arizona, too early to call. David Garcia, Doug Ducey. This is about 20 votes we're seeing here from the Navajo Indian Reservation. It's going to go heavy for David Garcia, but it may not be enough. In the state of New York, Andrew Cuomo, the winner of the three-way race there between him, Cynthia Nixon, and Mark Molinaro. LSA Texas, Greg Abbott is the projected winner. LSA Kansas, Jeff Collier is the projected winner. In Nebraska, Pete Ricketts is the projected winner, as well as Kristi Noem in South Dakota, beating a very tough primary challenge. In Wyoming, Mark Gordon is the projected winner. In New Mexico, the second pickup of the night, Michelle Lujan Grisham in New Mexico has picked up a seat that is now held by Susana Martinez, the Republican. The second pickup of the night for the Democrats. As of right now, Democrats hold a net gain of 2 seats in the governors, 11 of Democrats to 22 Republicans. Stand by for a CNN projection. Also, Indiana, Joe Donnelly is the projected winner. Huge win there. Also, Ohio, Sherrod Brown. This race was leaning for Sherrod Brown all the way. However, Republicans had a big good shot here. And after those 2 wins, Democrats are breathing a lot easier right now. 42 Democrats to 46 Republicans. In 10 p.m., those 4 states are closing their polls. In Montana, it's way too close to call between John Tester and Matt Rosendale. About 70% of the vote is in. This is expected to be a 1-point race, and probably will be a half-a-point race. This is how close this race is. In Nevada, it's too close to call between Dean Heller and Jackie Rosen. Too early to call, excuse me. This is like rural northern Nevada here. Not a whole lot of support for Jackie Rosen, but as the Clark County and Washoe County comes in, Jackie Rosen is expected to get a lot more votes. That was Utah. Mitt Romney, the former presidential candidate, former governor of Massachusetts. He has been elected. In West Virginia, we have some other projections. Joe Manchin is the projected winner. Now we have a huge projection for Missouri. Alexander, Missouri, Josh Hawley is the projected winner. There was some speculation in this race that Eric Greitens, in his resigning, could pull him down. But nope, Josh Hawley defeating Claire McCaskill. That is a huge win for the Republicans. In the Senate right now, we currently have 43 Democrats to 48 Republicans. And in Nevada, the governor's race there, as well as the Senate race, 2 votes called between Steve Sisolak and Adam Laxalt. In Iowa, Kim Reynolds is the projected winner. In Ohio, Mike DeWine is the projected winner. The well-known politician from there. In Illinois, the third pickup of the night for the Democrat, J.B. Pritzker, the businessman, getting elected, defeating Bruce Rauner. In the governor's race, 24 Republicans to 12 Democrats. It's 11 p.m. on the East Coast. Stand by for some projections from these 5 states. And we have a major projection. The United States Senate will keep its Republican majority. Republicans will be in control of the United States Senate in 2019. In California, Dianne Feinstein is the projected winner. In Washington, Maria Cantwell is the projected winner. That wasn't a big surprise. In Hawaii, Mazie Hirono is the projected winner, winning by a huge margin. Florida, a huge win. Rick Scott winning election there, picking up the seat from that's Bill Nelson's seat right now. In Tennessee, Marsha Blackburn fending off a challenge from the popular Governor Phil Bredesen. And in Mississippi, we project a runoff will be between Mike Espy and Cindy Hyde-Smith, virtually dooming Mike Espy's hopes of becoming senator. Now the Senate right now, Republicans have a gain of 2 seats in their favor. It is currently 45 Democrats to 50 Republicans. On the governor's side right now, Idaho, Brad Little is the projected winner. In Oregon, Kate Brown is the projected winner. Fending off a challenge for Newt Bueller. I would say California, the Lieutenant Governor Gavin Newsom is the projected winner. In Hawaii, David Ige, the projected winner. He is unpopular, but he's won re-election because Hawaii is just such a blue state. In Rhode Island, some other projections. Gina Raimondo is the projected winner. In Connecticut, a pickup is a huge win for the Republicans. Mark Bowden, the projected winner there. In Florida, another big win for Democrats. Philip Levine, picking up a seat that was held by, I believe, Rick Scott. Colorado, Jared Polis is the projected winner. In Arizona, Doug Ducey, in a closer than expected race, has been elected. And in the governors right now, 18 Democrats to 27 Republicans. It is 1 o'clock on the East Coast, but you have some projections to tell you about. North Dakota, Kevin Kramer picking up a seat from Heidi Heitkamp. Big win there. In Arizona, probably an even bigger win, but on the Democrats' favor here, Kirsten Sinema, the projected winner in Arizona, defeating Kelly Ward. In Nevada, Jackie Rosen, another pickup, defeating the incumbent Republican Dean Heller. In the Senate right now, Republicans have reduced their net gain to 1 seat, over 47 Democrats to 51 Republicans. In Michigan, Abdul El Sayed picking up the seat, currently held by Republican Rick Snyder. He's the winner there. In Minnesota, Tim Walz will emerge victorious in the hotly contested governor's race in Minnesota. In Nevada, Steve Sisolak is the projected winner, picking up the seat from Adam Laxalt. This seat is currently held by Brian Sandoval. In Wisconsin, Scott Walker, the Republican, is the projected winner of the hotly contested race there. In Alaska, Meade Treadwell, picking up a seat from Bill Walker, emerging victorious in a 3-way race between Mark Begich, Bill Walker, and Med Treadwell. That's a Republican pickup, although it's from the independent. Flip from independent to Republicans. That's not really going to hurt the Democrats. This is the final governor's map right now. 21 Democrats, 29 Republicans, net gain of 5 seats for the Democrats. It is 8 p.m. November 27th. It is the day of the Mississippi runoff special election. LSA Mississippi Cindy Hyde-Smith is the projected winner. Breaking news. Montana. The Montana Secretary of State has just certified the results. And after a rigorous recounting process, we can project that John Tester has won re-election in Montana by the skin of his teeth by 76 votes. He'd win by the skin of his teeth in Montana. And that's the final map. 48 Democrats, 52 Republicans.